Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to English Story with Irfan. I hope you are having a wonderful day. If this is your first time listening, thank you for being here. And if you have listened to my previous episodes, welcome back. I'm really happy to have you here again. Now, before we begin, I want to ask you a few simple questions. Have you ever let one negative comment stay in your mind for the whole day? Have you ever worried too much about what other people think about you? Have you ever spent hours thinking about something that, in the end, didn't really matter? If your answer is yes, you are not alone. Most of us have experienced this. Sometimes, one small problem can steal our happiness. One rude person can ruin our mood. One negative opinion can make us doubt ourselves. But what if I told you that one of the greatest life skills is not speaking, not fighting, not proving yourself, but simply knowing what to ignore? Yes. Sometimes, the strongest people are not the loudest people. They are the people who know where to put their attention, because attention is like money. You have a limited amount every single day. If you spend it on every criticism, every argument, and every distraction, you will have very little energy left for your dreams, your family, your goals, and your happiness. Today's episode is called The Power of Ignoring. But don't worry. This episode is not about ignoring your responsibilities. It is not about ignoring people who truly need your help. Instead, it is about learning to ignore the things that steal your peace without adding value to your life. By the end of this episode, I hope you will discover that sometimes the best response is no response. Sometimes the greatest victory is simply walking away. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's learn English together while discovering an important lesson about life. Let's begin. Every single day, thousands of things compete for our attention. Our phone rings, notifications appear. People give advice. Some people criticize us. Some people compare us with others. Some people expect us to become someone we are not. If we try to pay attention to everything, we become tired. Not because life is too difficult, but because our minds become too crowded. Imagine that your mind is like a backpack. Every unnecessary worry is a small stone. One stone may not feel heavy, but then you add another, and another, a negative comment, a disappointing message, someone else's opinion, a small mistake you made yesterday, something embarrassing that happened years ago. Slowly, your backpack becomes heavier and heavier. The interesting thing is this: many of those stones do not belong there. We keep carrying them because we choose not to let them go. One of the most important lessons in life is understanding that not everything deserves your attention. Some things deserve your action. Some things deserve your kindness. But many things deserve only one response: to ignore them. Let's begin with negative opinions. No matter who you are, someone will criticize you. If you are quiet, people may call you shy. If you speak a lot, people may say you talk too much. If you succeed, some people may become jealous. If you fail, some people may laugh. You cannot make everyone happy, and honestly, you do not need to. Imagine a young artist who shares a beautiful painting online. 100 people love it. They leave kind and encouraging comments. But one person writes, "This painting is terrible." Suddenly, the artist forgets about the 100 kind comments. All they can think about is the one negative opinion. Have you you ever done something similar? Maybe not with a painting. Maybe with your work, your studies, your appearance, or even your English. Sometimes we give one negative voice more power than 100 positive voices. But here is something important to remember. Not every opinion deserves a place in your heart. Some opinions come from people who do not know your story. Some come from people who have never tried what you are trying to do. Some people criticize because they are unhappy with their own lives. Their words say more about them than about you. Another thing we should learn to ignore is small problems. Think about yesterday. Maybe someone was rude to you. Maybe someone forgot to reply to your message. Maybe you got stuck in traffic. At that moment, those problems felt very important. But let me ask you something. Will they still matter next week? What about next month or next year? Probably not. Many of the things that steal our peace today will soon be forgotten. So before you become angry or upset, ask yourself one simple question. Will this matter 1 year from now? If the answer is no, perhaps it is not worth your energy today. Finally, let's talk about comparison. This is one of the biggest challenges in today's world. Every day, we open social media. We see people traveling, buying new cars, getting promotions, starting businesses, finding love, living what looks like a perfect life. Then we look at our own lives and begin to feel that we are falling behind. But remember this, social media is usually a highlight reel. People often share their happiest moments. They rarely share their fears, their failures, their lonely nights, or their difficult mornings. When you compare your everyday life with someone else's best moments, you will never feel satisfied. Instead of asking, why am I not like them? Try asking, am I becoming a better person than I was yesterday? That is the comparison that truly matters. Your journey is different. Your timeline is different. Your story is different. And that is perfectly okay. Take a moment to think about your own life. What thoughts are taking up too much space in your mind? Whose opinions are you carrying? Which small problems have become much bigger than they really are? Sometimes, the first step toward a happier life is not adding something new. Sometimes, it is simply letting something go. When we stop giving our attention to unnecessary things, something interesting happens. We suddenly have more time, more energy, more peace. But this brings us to an important question. If we should ignore some things, then what should we focus on instead? The answer is simple. Focus on the things you can control. Many people spend too much energy worrying about things they cannot change. They worry about the past. They worry about what other people think. They worry about mistakes they already made. They worry about situations that are completely outside their control. But worrying does not change reality. It only steals today's peace. Instead, ask yourself this question. What can I do right now? Maybe you cannot change yesterday, but you can make a better decision today. Maybe you cannot control another person's attitude, but you can control your own. Maybe you cannot control every opportunity that comes into your life, but you can prepare yourself when an opportunity arrives. Successful people understand this very well. They do not waste all their energy complaining about things they cannot control. They invest their energy where it can make a difference. Your attitude, your habits, your effort, your discipline, your kindness, These are things that belong to you. No one can take them away unless you allow it. Another important lesson is learning to protect your peace. Peace is one of the most valuable things you will ever have. Unfortunately, many people give it away too easily. Sometimes one rude comment is enough to ruin an entire day. Sometimes one argument continues in our minds for hours. Even after the conversation is over, we keep repeating it in our heads. We imagine better answers. We replay every word. We become angry all over again. But who is suffering? The other person may have already forgotten the conversation. Meanwhile, we continue carrying it. That is why protecting your peace is so important. Not every disagreement needs your response. Not every criticism deserves an explanation. Not every invitation to argue should be accepted. There is a saying that I really like. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Think about that for a moment. Just because someone wants to argue with you does not mean you have to join them. Sometimes silence is stronger than words. Sometimes walking away requires more courage than staying and fighting. Walking away does not always mean you are weak. Sometimes it means you are wise enough to choose peace over pride. Let me tell you a simple story. Imagine two friends. Both of them receive the same negative comment online. The first friend becomes angry. He spends hours replying. He argues with strangers. He checks his phone again and again. He cannot stop thinking about the comment. The second friend reads the comment. He smiles. Then he closes his phone. Instead of arguing, he spends the evening reading a book, practicing a new skill, or exercising. 1 month later, who do you think has grown more? The person who spent weeks arguing, or the person who spent weeks improving? The answer is obvious. The first person gave his attention to negativity. The second person gave his attention to growth. And attention creates results. Where your attention goes, your life follows. Now imagine that your mind is a garden. Every thought is a seed. Your attention is the water. Whatever you water will grow. If you keep watering anger, anger becomes stronger. If you keep watering fear, fear becomes stronger. If you keep watering jealousy, jealousy becomes stronger. But if you water gratitude, gratitude grows. If you water patience, patience grows. If you water hope, hope grows. If you water learning, you become wiser every day. The garden is your responsibility. No one else can choose what grows inside your mind. Only you can make that decision. So choose carefully. Water the flowers, not the weeds. As we come to the end of today's episode, I want you to remember one simple truth. Life does not become easier because all the problems disappear. Life becomes lighter because we stop carrying problems that were never ours to carry. Ignoring is not giving up. Ignoring is not being careless. Ignoring is choosing peace over drama. Ignoring is choosing growth over distraction. Ignoring is choosing your future instead of wasting your energy on temporary emotions. Every morning, when you wake up, you have a limited amount of attention. Spend it wisely. Give it to your dreams. Give it to your family. Give it to learning. Give it to kindness. Give it to the people who truly care about you. And little by little, you will notice something beautiful. The things you once worried about so much will no longer have power over you. Because the greatest power is not always found in fighting. Sometimes, the greatest power is found in knowing what to ignore. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Let's take a moment to remember what we learned today. First, not everything deserves your attention. Some opinions are only noise. Some problems are only temporary. And some distractions are simply not worth your time or energy. Second, we learned that every time we choose to ignore unnecessary negativity, we create more space for the things that truly matter. Your goals, your family, your personal growth, and your peace of mind. Finally, remember this. Ignoring is not about avoiding life. It is about making wise choices. It is about choosing where to spend your limited time and energy, because your attention is one of your greatest treasures. Spend it on things that help you grow, not on things that hold you back. So, as you begin a new day tomorrow, I have a small challenge for you. The next time someone says something negative, the next time you feel tempted to compare yourself with others, or the next time a small problem tries to steal your peace, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, does this really deserve my attention? If the answer is no, smile, let it go, and keep moving forward. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate that you chose to practice your English with English Story with Irfan. I hope this episode not only helped you improve your listening skills, but also gave you a simple idea that can make your life a little more peaceful. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast and come back for more slow and easy English stories filled with life lessons and motivation. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, sometimes the strongest response is no response. Sometimes the greatest power is simply knowing what to ignore. This is English Story with Irfan. Thank you for listening. Take care, and I'll see you in the next story. Goodbye.